First at 6 o'clock, a teenager gets sentenced to 30 years in prison for drag racing while drunk and high and crashing into an innocent woman and killing her. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lori Fulbright.
And I'm Craig Day. The crash killed Adriana Williams. News on 6's Emery Bryant spoke with her family today.
Well, almost 2 years after losing their daughter, a father and mother stood in court today to talk about the impact on their family. Their grief and the loss, of course, is still very raw. At the intersection of Yale and Apache, there's an unusually large roadside memorial for Adriana Williams. Her family was there today to grieve again. They had left the courthouse saying they were satisfied with the sentence, but justice does not turn back time.
People say it gets better with time. Lose a child, and then you tell me how it get better with time.
So every day is just a struggle. Every day is one day at a time.
Adriana died in a high-speed crash caused by a teenager who was drag racing, drunk and high. Miguel Romero was sentenced to 30 years in prison and briefly apologized in court, which the victim's family said was the first remorse they had seen.
But it was like none of that until today, until he's getting sentenced, and then he showed the remorse today.
Adriana died and a friend, Ashley Sledge, was severely injured. The family members gave impact statements just before the sentencing.
You can really tell that they had impacted a lot of people and that there were a lot of lives that are affected, including 5 children who are going to grow up without their mothers.
At the memorial site, the family talked about their loss, and a police officer who worked the crash answered many of the questions they still had after the trial. But answered questions and a long sentence don't change what happened.
No matter what time he serves, it doesn't change nothing. She's still gone.
Romero will have to serve about 28 years in prison before he's eligible for parole. In court today, he said he made a dumb mistake. He apologized and said he can still show that he's a good person. Reporting live downtown, Emery Bryant, Oklahoma's Own News on 6.